Of all the griddle cooks we've done, there are a handful that stick out as some of the elite. And I would say chicken lo mein on the griddle
100%, definitely one of them. And a lot of the Asian cooks are one of them, but lo mein, chicken lo mein is one of those things that we did a few years ago. Thought we would do it sooner than now, and we haven't, but well, now we are back for
and so excited to share this one with you, one of our all-time favorite cooks, chicken lo mein on the griddle. You want to see us knock this out? Stick around while we dig in.
I can't believe the WALTWINS. They're right there. That's one of them. That's the other one.
I'm the other one. All right, so I'm going to be sound guy and video guy today. Brett, while I'm switching up here, why don't you go ahead and get to the groceries, tell people what's going into this one.
All right, a lot of it, I'm not going to mention everything because you can see it right here, but you're going to use everything from ginger and garlic. We're using paste for these to make it easier. We got soy sauce, oyster sauce, sesame oil, chicken, baby bok choy. We're using carrots, and we got these lo mein noodles as well. So we're going to be using cornstarch to put in the sauce to help it thicken it up and make it kind of like a gravy, if you will.
Right.
We'll do that with the chicken broth as well.
Which is what this is right here. So we didn't video the process of it. It's basically just putting all the ingredients. The recipe for this is in the description below. Super simple. This is our slurry that we'll throw in afterwards. But we got these, the chicken kind of cut down thin slices.
Yep.
Now we're using chicken thigh this time.
Yep, last time we used chicken breast, and as I said that we weren't going to, I wasn't going to mention all the ingredients. I believe I did mention all the groceries.
So we're going to go ahead and get the chicken down, but first,
you're going to throw down some oil. We're using grapeseed oil.
A little bit healthier option. Brett's been switching up. We both have. We'll talk a little bit more about our health journey over the next several cooks and as we get into it more. Yeah, but we want to share some of our progress with you. So we're going to lay down this oil, and then in the oil, we're going to do our ginger and garlic.
Yep.
We're going to let that cook for about 15-30 seconds. The idea is we don't want it to burn, and that was the garlic. And so this is garlic paste and ginger. We do have the measurements for minced garlic and minced ginger, but this is how we do it. We've done this enough. We know a skosh is about all we need. So we're gonna cook this just to kind of cook it a little bit, but not burn it. We'll let that go for just a minute, and then we'll toss the chicken right on top of there.
And get it mixed in.
And now, like we said, we're going chicken thighs this time. Now, Brett kept having to watch because it's one of the rare times we are not using salt and pepper on a chicken dish. We're gonna mix this all in, make sure it gets nice and covered. I had to shimmy the griddle over just a little bit. We were in a bright sun spot, but that's what we're looking at right there. So we're gonna cook this down. Brett, what would you say, about 5 minutes or so?
Yeah, 5 minutes, and then we'll start throwing on the veggies. This is really it, because once the veggies cook down, then we throw on the sauce, and then we just warm it up till it thickens, and then we add the noodles. All right. I think we add the noodles and then the sauce.
Yeah,
so.
There we go. We're just letting this cook on the one side. Gonna get some browning on there, get some color on the chicken, and then we'll flip it. So Brett's about to flip it here, and we'll see where we're at. There we go, getting some color on there, and that is starting to cook through. Yes. All right, there we go. We'll just, oh, it already smells so good. That ginger and garlic.
It is, what a difference, huh?
Smell-o-vision someday shall be invented.
100.
All right, so once this is finished up, well, the rest of the process goes really fast. So this is just about ready, but I was pointing out to Brett, now I pre-cut the chicken, and some of those are larger chunks. So we're gonna go ahead and, yeah, Brett's just gonna chop those down just so there's more bite-sized pieces, more chicken to go around for our lo mein. All right, Brett, it's almost just about time to add the next.
I'm gonna lower this, actually.
Okay, go ahead and lower that. So we did. So by the way, did we say we were at medium heat?
I actually did not, no.
Okay, so we started at medium heat, and Brett is just now bringing it back down because it is cooking really hot. We are on the 4-burner deluxe unit today. We're on the 4-burner deluxe, and so we're at medium. Now we're down to low heat. Brett is about to toss on the veggies because even if the chicken's not completely done, it will continue to cook. So next comes the carrots. We're just gonna cook those right in there with them. And then on top of that will go the bok choy. And by the way, you can use any veggies you like.
Yep.
I've seen people do broccoli, bell peppers, onions,
zucchini.
But this has just been our choice because when we watched Chef Jet Tila the first time.
He's the one that inspired me ultimately to do this. Chef Jet Tila, one of my favorites to watch. And he, just the way he explains things, he makes it feel so easy and just like anyone can do it.
Right.
So he helps build confidence.
Right. Which we absolutely love. So shout out to Chef Jet Tila.
So there we go. Gonna get some of the whites in there, and of course
the greens. And now, the first time we did this, we thought it was way too much, but you'll see how much this
It really cooks
completely
down.
Cooks down. Look at that steam. This is such a fun process. I love this.
So good.
And the best part is, Brett, when we get that sauce added, it's only going to smell better.
Correct.
All right, so we'll just mix this in. This is going to be, what, again, another 3 or 4 minutes?
For this? Yeah, maybe 1 to 2 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right, so Brett is calling for
The noodles.
the next step, which is the noodles. That looks so good. Now, these are lo mein noodles. Sherry went ahead and cooked those inside for us. How long did it take, Sherry? 4 minutes? Like 4 to 5 minutes. And we got them a little above al dente. And so they'll continue to cook here. We got a little olive oil in them just to kind of keep them from being too sticky. And look at this. Man, if this does not make you want to break out the griddle and cook you up some chicken lo mein right now,
I don't know what would.
man.
All right, it's about sauce time.
Almost sauce time. Now you got those noodles all up on top. Get the sauce. All right, here we go. And here comes the sauce. Oh man, that looks...
Doesn't look like much.
It goes a long way, especially with that sesame oil.
Correct.
Oh my gosh. Listen to that.
Oh, the smell.
All right, well, Brett, I think this is about it. I want to get some good B-roll footage for this, and we'll go ahead and get to the end here. Real quick, we gave it a little taste test, and we forgot we used more noodles and more chicken this time, so we used a touch more soy sauce and oyster sauce, and that was it. Otherwise, our sauce was spot on.
We also added more veggies because we feel like we could.
Oh, yeah. We also wanted more veggies. We're like, Brett's like, I wish we had more bok choy in there. So we're just cooking that up off the side. It only takes a couple minutes. This side of the burner is, this side of the griddle is off. So it's just there to keep it warm while we're cooking those down. Well, there it is.
In all its glory.
Its glory, all of it right there. And it is still hot.
It is, oh,
but
she's
I
warm.
am so excited to dig into this. It's so fun. Now, we did a couple of things because as we were talking, I realized the chicken, when I got it, it was 2.57 pounds of chicken, and we were trying to just do 1 pound. I actually,
That's what the recipe calls for.
Of the 8 chicken thighs that were there, I used 5 of them. So clearly I used more than a pound's worth. So we realized, okay, it needed a little more, so we added a little bit of accent, which is MSG. We added a little bit more soy sauce and oyster sauce, but that was it. Otherwise, the original recipe that we did with 1 pound of chicken breast, and I would say even chicken thigh.
Yep, for the sauce. So if you do more, double up the recipe. By the way, I was like, do you want me to go and make the sauce? Because it literally takes 2 minutes.
Yeah,
so.
it's so easy to make. But Brett, like we say, it can look amazing.
This looks absolutely amazing.
Like we say, it can smell.
Oh, it's so much so. Can I get a smell? Yeah.
Smell, yeah, you can. But this doesn't taste amazing. This is
man,
all for naught.
Here we go.
There,
Oh, that's a
cheers.
bite.
I'll eat to that, my brother. Yep. That sauce is amazing.
It's like a gravy. That was perfect.
I'm sitting there, I can't talk because I took too big of a bite, but that sauce is supreme. The noodles are cooked to perfection. bok choy is spectacular. I would also love to do this with broccoli, just because I imagine similar consistency almost with it, because it's you know, the way it snaps and everything. So good. I would even toss some water chestnuts into this just to
Yeah, I
absorb
love
that
water
flavor.
chestnuts.
Oh
Yeah,
my
that nice
gosh.
crunch that you get, satisfying. Oh man.
You have to make a lo mein, a steak lo mein, shrimp lo mein.
We got to try it
chicken
with
lo
the
mein.
pork, with that country style ribs.
Pork lo mein for sure.
Yeah.
Man. We got to try that.
Yep.
If you like this video, if it gave an idea of something else that you can cook on your griddle, make sure and give this video a thumbs up. We really do appreciate it. It's one way in which you can support us what we do. Another way you can support us is by purchasing one of our 2 cookbooks, the Epic Outdoor Griddle Cookbook or Smash.
Smashed.
Both are available on Amazon or anywhere books are sold. And I've got the Sunspot and the Shade Spot.
Now
Some
you see
kind of-
him, now you don't.
Now I'm bobbing and weaving. We're going to angle this just a smidge out.
All right.
If you stuck it out with us this long, you know how much we really do appreciate you sticking it out with us. So make sure to include in your comment, that's so good, it's making me lo mein in the membrane. Lo mein in the brain. Something along those lines. 'Cause
Lo
why
mein
not?
in the membrane.
That's so good, it's making me lo mein in the membrane. Lo mein in the brain.
Went
Wow.
insane, got lo mein.
But again, we appreciate our audience who sticks it out with us, so you can clearly tell the sunshine is following me. It loves the beauty that I possess.
yes.
It's following me.
Moving away from me. What's up with that?
Isn't it obvious? Aside from coming and knocking out bangers like this, why else do we get together for Cook Weekends?
Because all we do is twin, no,
No
matter,
matter
what.
Aside from coming and knocking out bangers like the lo mein on the griddle, the chicken lo mein on the griddle,
Yes.
why else do we do all this?
Because all we do is twin,
No matter what. And with that, we bid you adieu.
And don't forget to like and subscribe.
And griddle on!